We have a woman who has leader in the title and who has been fighting for women since the first day she put our name on a ballot to run for office many years ago. It's my supreme honor to introduce Leader Nancy Pelosi.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. For being here as patriots who support the Constitution of the United States as we stand on the steps of the Supreme Court. In the events that had preceded, that have transpired in the last few weeks, the Republicans in the United States Senate had the responsibility not to be cowardly patriarchal people who would hide from interviewing a beautiful, lovely, well-spoken, humble witness, but to hide from that. But they can't hide from the truth.
No, they cannot.
And the truth is this. We have to take a deep breath and see this in its full perspective. On the one hand, the Republican leadership in the United States Senate had a responsibility to respect the integrity of the Supreme Court. Yes. On the other hand, they had a responsibility to respect the concern, the allegation presented by Dr. Blasey Ford. Yes. How they proceeded accomplished neither of those goals. Our founders, in their wisdom, had in the Constitution of the United States separation of powers of three co-equal branches of government, each with its responsibility. The president could appoint, the first branch is the legislative branch, Article 1, with very big responsibilities. The second branch, executive branch, which the founders gave the responsibility, the privilege to name the third branch, the judiciary, with the advice and consent of the United States Senate. This is a constitutional responsibility that they had to make sure that whoever went to the court was a person of integrity and who honored his oath of office to uphold the Constitution of the United States. So this isn't about politics or anything else. Who wins the election makes his appointments. We don't like some of the point of view of some people who are going to the court, but if they are true to the Constitution of the United States, then there's some level of respect. But if we cannot even respect their integrity, their commitment to fact and truth when they testify, that's a problem, regardless of other challenges that they face. Lying to the Congress, who has the constitutional responsibility to confirm or not. And then when they complain, these same patriarchal cowards, when they complain about having to have an investigation, it's nothing more than any of you would have if you were appointed to any federal position. They vet the nominee, but they want to hide this nominee from even the appropriate vetting required. The only person who doesn't have to be vetted is the President of the United States. And it's pretty clear that he could not withstand a vetting. And he talks about being in love with Kim Jong-un and thinking Kavanaugh is a great guy, upstanding, this or that. I guess there's a similarity that people have, the people that they respect. Crazy about Putin, in love with Kim Jong-un, thinks Kavanaugh is a great, upstanding person. Well, you know what? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. So I come to you with sharing the concerns that we have about truth being the order of the day, dignity of the court, something that we all withhold, respect for Dr. Blasey Ford, for her courage, for speaking out for herself and also for others who have suffered similar allegations. So you would think that the Republican majority in the Senate would honor their constitutional responsibility to confirm or deny and have proper vetting so they know what they're voting on. Instead, they've taken a very divisive path in our country, a very divisive path. They want to undo the Me Too movement, and we're not going to let them do that. We're not going to let them do that. But as we fight this fight, we have to show our respect for the Constitution, for the court, for Dr. Blasey, and for all women who speak out. I think the benefit of the doubt should go to the women. The default of truth is to the woman, but that doesn't mean we don't believe in due process. We believe in due process. That is our strength. So if Judge Kavanaugh believes he has nothing to hide, he should not fear an FBI investigation. So it's really important that you all hear in solidarity with Dr. Blasey Ford. Could anything have made you more proudful, more tearful, more grateful than to her for her courage, her dignity, her speaking out in such a beautiful way? This is a moment in history. We keep saying that over and over. This is a moment in history.
Yes, it is.
It can serve to bring the country together, to say we respect women and men who may have allegations they want to share. But to do so with the placing a value on truth and not saying, well, you can have your investigation, but I'm going to vote the way I'm going to vote anyway. How disrespectful to our founders, how disrespectful to this court, how disrespectful to all women and men who come forth with courage to put forth their truth. So let us all advance our truths in this. Let us all advance our truths in this, and let us do so in a way that by the end of this week, hopefully, we'll have a decision that will honor the role that the courts play in our country. We do not want to discredit the court by having any decision made that is based on anything other than the truth. So I thank you for your patriotism, for your courage not demonstrated by the Republican leadership in the Senate Judiciary Committee. You have courage, they have cowardice. They have cowardice. Let us see them respond to the truth. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Kavanaugh. Thank you all.